Greetings, everybody. Mike Emmerich here. Eddie Olczyk alongside Ray Ferraro down at ice level. Tonight, we have a thrilling evening of hockey ahead.
Tonight's game will be a showcase of speed and skill.
This game between the New York Islanders
and the Winnipeg Jets. It's not just a show of myself and Ray Ferraro. We have a third man along, and he is very important. Let's hear from Eddie Olczyk.
These two teams both need the W here tonight. I can see them playing it safe early, but the question is, which team will make the first mistake?
The final series, the best time of year. The Stanley Cup final game is underway. Mike Emmerich here, Eddie Olczyk next to me, and ice side is Ray Ferraro.
Clock stop, so Ray can start.
New York's coaches were talking this morning about maintaining focus, not looking ahead to the end prize, the Stanley Cup.
Winnipeg's got a face-off win.
Not a free puck now.
That puck's loose. Good defense.
Crosses that line.
Free puck off a defender. Looking to Wheeler.
Takes that pass. Here we go. Right to the point.
Lets it go. And off target with that one.
Oh, that puck slowed up and just missed the side of the net.
Handled in the corner by Bailey. Blocked away. Wonderful stop.
That went off the pad.
Long saucer to Barzell.
Look out. Here it comes.
Oh, you got to love that early hit, Doc. You get to the rink, you want to set a tone for your team if you can, and an early hit is one way to do it. Looks like he's going to need some help here. That is a crushing, bone-jarring hit. New York's got a little more room on their bench. They're short a player. The trainer's gone from the bench. The player's getting evaluated. Guys, I'll try and pick up some information.
Winnipeg's got a defensive zone win. Gathered up by Pane.
Really good cut of the pass.
Back and forth they go between the points.
Lets it go. May not have intended it, but it hit him.
Directing that one to Beauvillier.
Cuts off the passing lane in the defensive zone.
Another solid pad save. Trying to go to Scheifele.
Is able to move on in. A howitzer. Save! Oh, great reaction there. Big collision in the middle of the ice.
Oh, that's going to make them think twice about going to that area.
On to Bufflin.
Able to hang on behind the net.
Just great positional play.
Very important steal for him.
It's an onside play. Shoots one.
Strong shooter against a strong goaltender, and the guy with a trapper won.
New York's got it again.
Banks it ahead
to Komarov.
Cut that pass in his own end.
Nicely received at the point. And sent down to Connor. One of the great things about this sport is watching two big guys collide.
Leads that charge into the zone.
Shoots one. Save.
And he holds on, and the whistle stops play.
A little over 5 minutes off the clock. We are deadlocked at 0. New York's got it. Wonderful chance was set up, and the pass just goes wide. Looks ahead to start something.
Takes it in from the neutral zone. Couldn't get his way through.
Up to the point.
Gets that pass in the corner.
Lets the shot fly.
Outstanding save. Oh, they had a great chance.
Shifts to the backhand and shoots.
The big pillows came in handy. Good job in clearing it out of his own end. Picked up. Looking from behind the net. A long scorcher. Save there. Shoots. He got a piece of that one.
Terrific stop from right in front of the net, but you got to find a way to put the puck in the net.
You can't deliver the puck much better than that, but the goalie said no chance. That's an excellent save.
Good face-off victory there. That puck's loose, defended away by Gardner. And he holds on and stops play. Winnipeg's got another win. Got it at the point. Just walking the tightrope. Slid to Buffalo. He wheels behind. New York's looking to head man up the wing. Dangles in tight. Wonderful save. What a skill level there.
Now that's a beautiful stop on a great scoring chance.
Terrific determination by Wheeler. Winnipeg's along the wing at center ice. Corrals it. Dogged determination there by Bailey. Carries it on in from center. He's got that pass at the point. Laid on to Gardner. Chip to Letty. Dishes to the corner. Takes it right back. Snaps it to Gardner. Picked off. Shoots one. Good save there. Pass attempt to Ladd. And he steps across the line. Perfect wrister. Score!
Sometimes when you score first, you take the edge off your own team. That can't happen. You're up one. Go make it two.
Let's check in at ice level with Ray.
New York's going to have to finish this one out shorthanded. They're down a man on the bench, and the injured player will not return.
Capel to Morrissey. Can start the attack going in the zone. Takes a shot. Blocked. Wrister from the slot. And yet another save. How does he do that?
I'm not sure how he stopped that first one.
Nice work with the stick. Poked it right away. Knocked off the puck. And moved down to Cizikas. Loose puck did not go very well there. The Jets have it along the side at mid-ice. Moving it to Ladd. Steps in from the neutral zone. Collected by Komarov. That's a good defensive stick there. Parked in the slot. Oh, poke check saved one there. Little skating to the neutral zone. Slides it to the point. Stole that pass at a critical end of the ice. And it's a good pickup. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Strong play there by Letty. The Islanders are driving it from the wing. In the slot.
shoots. Shot deflected. With no time whatsoever, he turned it aside.
Great display of goaltending right there, Doc.
Wasn't really a dangerous opportunity here, but he's able to make the stick save and push it aside.
Just over 6 minutes still to play in this period. Only one goal hanging on the board so far. So it's 1-0.
The battling continues along the boards.
Nice work by Panik. Nice tip of the pass. Good place to shoot from. That shot hit a man. Terrific shot, but a denial.
Puck dropped in the logjam, and the winger reached in and got it.
Lets it go. Snapped out of the air. The Jets win that faceoff.
Puck grab, they've got it ready.
Shot, wonderful save. What skill by both goalie and shooter.
You got to think that's a game-changing save there.
Passing one off now to Gardner. A backhand shot. Smart recovery by Leddy. Snapping a pass to Pavillier.
Driving in from no man's land.
Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. On to Leddy.
That puck struck him in front.
Back on his stick. Slid to Panik.
Really solid job done defensively. That takes some of the pressure off when you can use your stick like that.
Laid on to Wheeler. Oh, what a save. Skilled play by Wheeler.
The battle for possession continues.
The Islanders have it through the neutral zone. Lets it go. Terrific shot, but a great point-blank save.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
Winnipeg's up the wing, setting things up.
From the outside. Nearly grazed the iron on that.
You have to give yourself a chance. That puck cannot miss the net like that.
Gains the zone. Shot on.
Save. Now it's directed to Morrissey. Fires. Great save. Play stopped. That puck is just held.
Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
Winnipeg's got that face-off win.
Quick shot.
Just missed over the net. A great opportunity there. Near the last minute of the first. That one is pointed to him. Has that pass off the boards. That puck's loose. Deflected away by Buffalo.
Not able to do that well.
A shot. Terrific point-blank save.
Now that's a timely save. A beautiful one.
Puck free. Ricocheted off a defender. Takes that pass. Wants the shelter of the corner here. They've got a long way to go on this one. They can move it fast, but they're up against the clock.
Trying to get it back out there. 20 minutes are in the books, and so the coaches will have their say. The players will rest and listen.
The Islanders leave the ice with a 1-0 lead.
Are you a super fan? Here's your chance to prove it.
Komarov's goal has made the difference so far, but is it the winner? Intermission time is here. We have 20 minutes down. We have lots of time still to go. What are your thoughts so far, Edson?
The Jets know they can't keep defending. They're trailing here, and they'll need more time on the attack to get the lead.
Period 2 has begun. Ray Ferraro is closest to the action. Eddie Olczyk is alongside Mike Emery, yours truly upstairs. Steps across that line. Around to the corner. Got it on his stick in the slot. Outstanding point-blank save.
You don't get many better opportunities than that. Great save.
From the face-off, and they lock up, and a good reach. That's help from the wing. Chip to Gardner. Has it in his own end. Puck loose because of that hit. Propelled to Barzell. Got that pass near the blue line and now looks ahead. In the slot. Took that right away. Score! It's in. It went off the defending team. It's in and it counts.
You have puck support like that, it makes it a lot easier to play in the offensive zone, and when you do that, you're going to get rewarded.
Bailey's displayed some sweet hands. That's a soft dish right on the tape.
New York's built a 2-0 lead, and the sky's the limit the way they've been playing. Winnipeg's collected another victory on the faceoff. Gives it to the point. Right along the line. Oh, the pass just didn't work. Puck at the point. They're getting ready to strike. Oh, pocket picked. Pitching it to Gardner. New York's continuing to probe up the wing. And they've got it again. Makes the stop and holds for the whistle.
The Islanders have been hoping for a streak like this from them from some time, but how could they imagine it would go on for this long? Another excellent night adding to this lengthy point-scoring streak.
Off that face-off from the tie-up, the help came. Pitching this one to Ehlers. Brings it in for an attack. Flings it. What a terrific save. With a shot and a good job in the goal crease. And decides to just cover it up and get the whistle.
You're not going to beat a goaltender of this caliber with that shot. That's a pretty easy blocker stop.
The Islanders with a clean win on the draw. On to Cizikas. Lets a shot go. And a save. Back to the point. Took that away in his own zone. Slid to Ehlers. Bumped off. Puck is thrown to Komarov. Gains that offensive line. What a heavy hit.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
Lets it go. Solid pad save. A slot wrister. In the slot. Hatchets it. Fired one
one, and it got the post.
Trailing in the game, you need a lot of things to go right for you to get back into it. They just don't get the bounce there, and they could have really used that one.
Looking to Little. Stole that pass. He scores! 3 in a row!
Zizekas gave the goaltender no time to react with that quick snapshot.
Sometimes a guy will just have a brain cramp on the ice, and I think that's kind of what happened here. He went the wrong direction and left a wide-open player to score.
New York's hammered home yet another goal. They've got a lot of shots, and now they've got goals to show for their effort. A face-off win. Let's see what develops. Nice pass right up the gut. A shot. Wonderful stop. Mishandled thanks to the roadblock. Puck loose. Goalie's one of the 6 guys on the ice. He can pass. He did that. Directing that one to Connor.
And the whistle signals an offside.
Just over 6 minutes have been skated so far.
They've scored again, and so their lead in this contest is 3 goals. In with it now. Waits from the corner. That's a great deflection there. Good stick.
Taken over again.
The Jets with possession in the neutral zone.
Seeks the corner. Laid on
To Barzal. On the outside, a shot. Save. That puck is held, and the whistle stops play.
New York's quick on the draw.
Sends to the point.
Perfect pass.
Score!
4 goals in a row for the same team.
Goaltender had no chance stopping that puck with the quick release.
This save usually is a little easier than the glove side as you're able to use your shoulder and shrug it away. He just couldn't get there.
The Islanders have built an enormous lead, and we're still in the second period. Solid win at center ice. Now what?
To the point it comes. He cut that one off in the defensive end.
Now, a little bit of a sloppy turnover, Doc, but that looks like a guy just trying to make too much happen. He wants to get his team back in the game.
Chip to Bailey. A shot.
Turned away with the stick.
Puck loose. Good defensive play. Smart recovery by Bufflin. The Jets lug that along in the defensive zone. Picked up by the defense.
Great defensive play with the stick.
Trying to go to Letty. Pass attempt to Zizekas. Looking from the corner. Shot. Gathered up again by Zizekas.
Good job done with the stick. Way to break up that play.
Good keep at the line. More attack coming. Loose puck blocked off by Komarov. Back to the blue line. Slides it to Ladd. Great pressure. Sends it back the other way.
Possession in the zone. Out in front, a shot. What a save.
The shooter shaking his head. Great save.
Moving it to Zizekas. Shoots. Oh, great save there. Not much room to work, but he got a good shot away. Can he clear?
The Jets have been a train wreck tonight. Everywhere they've turned, they've been on the short end of the stick. Effort, physicality, finesse. This has been a terrible night. This is frustrating. The goaltender makes a save by getting just a chunk of the shot.
Over 9 minutes remaining in the second. You can see momentum in this game. It has shifted, and it is expanding even more. The advantage is 4 goals.
Perfect tip by the stick. New York's along the wing at center ice.
Many yards gained to Pulak.
Great glove save on a redirection.
Winnipeg's prevailed on another faceoff. Using the point, he's got it. Propelled to Panik. Winnipeg's on the move up the wing. Gets that one on a cross.
Took care of that one.
Puck's loose, mishandled. Scrum over, puck kicked by Hickey. The Islanders are skating it up at neutral ice. He's got that point pass. Scooped up by Yandel. Passing one off now to Laine.
Cut that pass in his own end.
On to Panik. Decides he wants the corner. Terrific determination by Panik. Grab, great chance ahead. Skill play by Dan Girardi.
Use that stick like a magic wand.
Feeds the point. Slid to Bavillier. Need to get rid of it. Gathered up again by Panik.
Looks to make a play.
Just missed the net.
Well, that's a good scoring chance. He's trying to be too fine, trying to pick the corner. Sometimes you've just got to shoot it at the middle of the net.
Save there.
And decides to just hold on and get a stoppage of play.
I don't think the shooter got much on this, but the goaltender makes an excellent stick stop on a relatively easy shot.
Puck drop, face off one, and the winger stepped right in.
Snapping a pass to Gardner. Flings it, and a save.
And the referee's whistle has stopped play.
I'd like to say that the shooter was shooting for a rebound. At least I hope he was, because that shot had no chance of going in.
Over 5 minutes remaining.
With that goal, the lead becomes more impressive. It's up to 4.
Tie up there and a good reach and possession. It's dumped in. Gathered up again by Dustin Byfuglien.
Puck over the glass, and we get a stoppage of play because of that.
And that's a face-off win.
Skates it into the zone.
He takes that point pass.
Just couldn't make it.
Solid work there by Gardner. Laid on to Ladd.
Got that pass toward open ice.
Pass to the slot. And now it's directed to Ladd. Oh, how can they miss that pass? Pitching it to Perreault.
That's the end. Good work alone.
Score!
Perreault's quick hands allowed him to snap that one off and score the goal.
Almost an impossible shot to stop. I don't know if this puck could be placed any more perfectly up over the glove.
And they won the neutral zone faceoff. You win that, and you don't have to chase. They chase you.
Terrific fake out. Brings a shot. Oh, terrific save on a great chance.
Looked like the net was open for a second, but he shut it down.
Pitching this one to Bailey.
That puck exits the zone, so play has to reset.
Gathered up by Bufflin. Puck is thrown to Ehlers.
Linesman signals an offside.
It's a face-off win. May not seem important in that territory, but they have possession.
They can't find the target.
Looking to Barzell.
Let's go, Arister. Got his stick on it. Holds on and gets that whistle.
New York's got that win. Chip to Bailey.
Outstanding save. Difficult opportunity.
Now that's a solid save.
The puck's dropped, and that's a great job tying the man up on that faceoff.
Brought ahead, and a carom dump to the corner. Players tired, about to get a rest. Seconds to play here, still in the second period. Tripped up on the play, and there will be a penalty. Bufflin's going to the box. It's a tripping minor.
This is an easy call for the official, Doc. Player made no attempt to play the puck and just tripped up the attacking player.
New York's offense may get a spark here from the power play. First crack of the night. Puck drop, tie up, and help from the winger.
19 minutes, 4 seconds.
The Islanders prevailing on the faceoff.
Good place to shoot from, and he does. Great save.
Cleared out, and that forces them to drop back. Directing that one to Bavillier.
Stole that pass away in his own end.
Bailey's turnover is a dangerous play to make. When you have the lead, you have to be much more careful about where the puck goes on the ice.
Points it. Lets it go. So back to center ice they come on that offside.
The Islanders prevail on the draw. Shoots one.
Got his pad on that one.
The second period has been played, and that's the fun part. We now look forward to the third. Through 2 periods, an enormous number of shots on goal. It reads 33 for the Islanders and 20 for the Jets. The Jets, with the scoring of this goal, have clawed their way back closer. We'll see if there's momentum from this when we continue after this.
Off at any team store here at the arena. Pick up your specially priced item of the game. Our stock tonight is just $10. Hurry, as supplies are limited.
We are entering the third period. Based on the first two, what are you expecting to happen?
The Islanders are looking to close this out with the lead they have. The best way to ensure a win is to keep the opposition on their heels and don't give them any chances to retaliate.
Power play goes back to work here as the period begins. Propelled to Pulak.
Great save. Twist one.
And another save. Mark him down for one more. Centering.
Acrobatic stop by Hellebuck. The shot is off.
From that position on the ice, he's got to hit the net. Make the goalie make a save.
Didn't have time, but he saved it anyway.
Great opportunity. Better stop.
This is the type of effort the Islanders have been looking for. Outstanding effort.
And he gets it back. Didn't go very well there. Who comes up with it? To Bailey. Hammers one. Paddled aside. Winnipeg's getting an attack ready in their own end.
Intercepted that one at an important place.
The Jets have killed off the penalty. Penalty box is empty for them.
Lets it go. Marvelous save. A great chance was no chance.
You can't deliver the puck much better than that, but the goalie says no chance. That's an excellent save.
Possession established. Good reach there. Winnipeg's continuing on up the wing.
A big collision in the middle of the ice.
If you're here to watch physical hockey, well, there you go.
Muscled long to Gardner.
A howitzer.
Great defensive poke. Got that one ahead at center ice. On to Wheeler. Slid to Barzal.
Crosses that line.
He throws it there.
Good pad save. Lost possession there.
Laid on to Scheifele. And he gains the zone. Puck free, roadblock by Leddy. Trying to go to Gardner. Good stick work, and for that reason, it's a chance for the offense.
The Islanders with a neutral zone possession along the wing. Quick wrist shot.
Terrific determination by Leddy. Gives it over to the point.
Puck comes out of the zone back to center ice, and so things will settle a bit. Important interception there.
Dogged determination there by Cizikas. Chip to Morrissey. Winnipeg's in control as they travel up the wing. Tries to get it on net.
Didn't miss by much.
There's not really much place to go with the shot. He's trying to be perfect. He misses, and the puck rings around the boards.
No way he's getting by there.
Got that pass in his own end. Is able to move on in.
Propelled to Girardi. Receives that pass from the other side. New York's moving the puck up the wing. Collected by Komarov. With a drive. Score!
Time and space there to let that wicked shot go from far out. That is a heavyweight shot.
Outstanding shot. He had the puck on his stick for just a second before he delivered it right up into the top of the net.
New York's goal has taken them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. Third period of play. The Islanders skated up on the side. Close in play.
Made that stop.
Elevator to Beauvillier.
Shot on. A textbook stick save. He hangs on and gets the whistle.
Just under 7 minutes have passed.
Momentum has shifted in this game. Another goal, and the advantage is 4. Snaps one. Turned away with the stick.
And angled to Pula.
Great defense. Great stick. No chance on that pass. Leads that charge into the zone. Fires a shot.
And a save. Goaltender pass. Brought ahead. Great stick work prevents the pass from being complete. And down to Panik. Shoots. That shot went badly wide.
Oh, you miss an opportunity like that. You better not be in a hurry to get back to that bench.
Winnipeg's got possession in the middle of the ice.
Nice work by Cizikas. Shoots one. And a save.
Trying for it. Big point-blank save there.
His perfect positioning allowed him to shut down that chance.
Did not go very well that time. Loose puck. Shoots. Oh, seemed like a great opportunity. Shoots one. Can't get a shot on. Gotta clear it.
Threatening an attack.
Shoots. Gets a piece with the glove. Covered up just to slow things down.
Pretty run-of-the-mill stop for the goaltender. He's got a clean look. It's a shot without much velocity.
The face-off, the tie-up, and a solid job from the winger there.
On to Bufflin. Loose puck knocked away by Ladd. Wonderful stop. Cuts through. Into the attacking end. A good stick there, so no complete pass. Passes to the slot. And moved down to Komarov. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. The Jets up the wing, lug the puck. A terrific job on the cut pass. Pass attempt to Ladd. Wonderful block. The Jets in their own end setting things up.
Takes it in from the neutral zone.
Slid to Ladd.
The Islanders skated up on the side.
Smart recovery by Bufflin. Played towards the corner by Wheeler. New York's in their own end setting things up. Using the point. Laid on to Bailey.
This is a tough one to work for.
Great shooting lane. He scores! 2 straight goals.
This is a player defenders need to look out for. He has a wicked release, and you can see it on this play. He snaps it home from the low slot.
And so I think it's the quick release that fools the goaltender. He just gets a little piece of it, not near enough to stop it.
New York's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the third period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate. Face-off win, and now what will they do with it? Forcing attention in deep. Lets the shot fly.
May not have been intentional, but he got it anyway.
12 minutes, 49 seconds.
Perfect receipt of the pass. Great job on a cut pass. Right to the point. Shoots one. Saved with the pad.
What an offensive display by the Islanders.
And on top of that, another great stop.
These saves are all about positioning.
And ring more bells on that one. One after another.
Nicely into the zone.
Chip to Connor.
And a save. Right into the slot. Flips a wrister. That hit somebody. And he steps across the line. Shoots one. Not through. Lets it go.
Use that big goalie stick well.
And freezes play for the whistle.
Oh, you know he's happy, guys. He's sitting there on the bench. He's got a couple of goals in his back pocket already. But you know he's thinking about number 3. What an achievement that would be to bang in one more.
The Jets with a face-off win.
Trying to get it back out of the zone. Stays in the zone.
Back in his defensive end to get it. The Jets have it up the wing. Gives it on a cross from the point. Moving it to Komarov. Up the wing. Onside.
Tried, but it didn't work.
The Jets possess the play in no man's land. Skilled play by Hickey. Passing one off now to Komarov. Pass cut.
That's a bad turnover, Doc. When you're ahead, that puck has to be moved into a safe area of the ice 100% of the time.
And he puts the glove on it and stops play.
A little over 3 minutes left to go.
A lopsided, highly offensive game. One team can't wait to get on the ice. The other can't wait to get off.
Puck's loose, denied by the roadblock.
New York skating on in mid-ice.
Nicely received at the point. And that's an offside. The Islanders with a win at center.
Fantastic poke check
By Dan Girardi. Smart recovery by Yandel. Has it back deep. Up to the point. With a blast. Save. Score!
When you talk to goaltenders, they say it's tough to pick up that puck on the backhand.
He doesn't even move. Once he drops into the butterfly, you're certain he's got the net covered. He just doesn't.
And they've taken that face-off between the blue lines and won it. And he dumps it in. Shutout positioning by Panik. Got it at the point. And at an angle to Beauvillier. Stays along the boards. Out to the point. And he gets it back. Lobs it. Terrific save. Terrific opportunity.
He had his eye on the puck the whole time. What a stop.
Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
Final minute of play in the third approaches. A whopping, overwhelming win. He's got that pass at the point. He recollects it. And angled to Little.
just inside the line. Nice work done with the stick there.
Skate kick out of the scrum. The Islanders are moving the puck in their own end. and he steps in. Fires.
The lane was jammed, and it hit somebody. From the outside. Oh, a close call there.
When the puck sounds hard when it hits the end boards, that means you've missed the net. Scoring chances handed away.
Oh, what a glove he's got there.
Winnipeg's been humming along offensively. Well, it's no wonder. Their player's been on such a significant point streak. Every game, it seems, he finds a way to create offense, whether he finishes the play himself or sets somebody else up.
Solid, clean win. Slid back across from one point to the other. A backhand shot.
Good work there in goal. 2 games and 2 solid victories. An early showing of strength for this winning squad.
Confidence is building, Doc, as this series tips 2-0 in their favor.
The Islanders, in a recent tradition, step to center ice and do the yes, yes, yes salute. So as the tournament rolled on, energized play ended only by a final horn. Good night from all of us.